Howdy, this is Rick from DreamSideOut. Just another day in the life of me living in a van. Hope you enjoy. The weather was really strange here in Seattle over the past week. We had, on Monday, it snowed, and we had like several inches of snow and shut down the schools and everything, and it was just like back in the dead of winter again for about 2 or 3 days there. And then it suddenly warmed up at the end of the week, and it all melted off. And it's almost like early spring weather now. It's a strange change of weather time of the year around here. Hopefully we're on the downside of winter now, and we'll get more towards spring. I'm liking the lengthier daylight days now. It's 5:30 and there's still plenty of daylight. So by the end of this month, sunset should be probably right around 6 o'clock or something. I think that's one of the difficult things about the van during the winter. For me, it's not so much the cold weather, it's just the fact that you've got to hunker down inside your van, and it's just harder to deal with. You know, you can't have the doors open all the time, and because it's just too cold a lot of times. And so I'm looking forward to the warmer weather. I do think that I need to do some modifications to the van after almost a year now of living in it. I think that there's some things that I want to maybe upgrade, change a little bit. One of the things I'm going to change up is some the ventilation. Now, a lot of people have commented about my ventilation. A lot of people are worried about the fact that I never did put a roof vent in my van, and I did that on purpose. I did not want to have a hole cut in the roof because I don't want it to leak. You know, I don't think it's a good idea to have a hole in your roof around here. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people use the fantastic fan vent. They cut a hole right through the roof of their van. I just don't want to do that. But I'm going to I do still need some ventilation. In the summertime especially, I need airflow. I have plenty of outside air. It's not like I'm sealed in an airtight container, and I can crack the doors and the windows open a little bit and get air coming in. And I have techniques for doing that. I think I've shown it in earlier videos where I crack my back door open about this much from the bottom, and I lock it in that position so nobody can get in. There's just a little unnoticeable crack along the bottom. That's okay, but I think that's not going to be good for certain situations because, you know, one night I was down by the waterfront, parked, and I turned off my engine and just sitting there watching the water and just kind of relaxing for a while. And then when I went to turn the engine on again and I turned on the lights, several rats ran out from under my car or under the truck, and they ran out toward the water. So they were huddling under my engine compartment right under the hood trying to stay warm because of the warmth from the engine. And so when I turned on the engine, that scared them off. And then I got to thinking, you know, if I have the back door with a crack open that much, that's enough for critters to come in, you know, little critters. And also, I still got the bug screen issue that I need to deal with. I don't think the bug screen thing is going to be a problem. I think I can solve that fairly easy. I think one of the other things I want to try to solve is an air conditioning setup of some kind. You know, if I go travel to a warmer climate, I'm going to want to, you know, cool down the box a little bit for a period of time. And that's one of the reasons I've hung on to my generator, because I think the generator will come in handy for that. I don't think my solar panels and my battery setup is going to run an air conditioner. In fact, I doubt that it will. Probably suck the battery down to nothing in very little time. But a generator will run an air conditioner. My 2100 watt generator. I'm certain that'll handle a small air conditioner of some kind. The question though is, how am I going to work the air conditioner into the box and make it work so that, you know, part of it is outdoors, which it has to be to get outside air and so forth. These are just, you know, these are random thoughts I'm going through. I think about this stuff while I'm driving and going through my day, and I'm always thinking about how to upgrade the van from my experience now of living in the van. There's just a lot of little details and things that I want to improve upon. So it's just an ongoing process of improving life a little at a time. And now another thing is I'm working on artwork. Believe it or not, even though I haven't shown artwork on the channel a lot, I'm working on artwork that I'm going to make prints with. And I'm going to set up an automated system, I think, online so that people can order prints if they want them. And I can kind of advertise them on the channel here. If you're interested in one of my art prints, I will be setting that up in the near future. And I'm putting this out there right now to keep myself accountable, because things kind of go slow for me. You know, I'm still working a 40-hour week. I just changed assignments at work, so I'm kind of working into a new project now and getting spun up on that. And the new work assignment took away some of my free time. I had a 4-10 work week that I was working before, and that gave me 3 days off. You know, I was taking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off from work. Now I have, I work every day, work 5 days a week, and sometimes they're asking for help on weekends too. So, you know, this is just working into the YouTube videos, doing the artwork, and you know, being faithful to friendships and relationships and all that. It's a lot to squeeze in there in the amount of time that you have. But I plan on keeping the channel going. Hopefully I can up the output of videos. You know, I'd like to be able to do that. And you know, one of the other reasons, and I think one of the biggest reasons I got into the YouTube thing, was to connect with other people that are doing this van dwelling lifestyle, and I have connected with a lot of really cool people. I mean, I think most of the people that are doing this are really decent people. They have there's a certain adventuresome mindset that they have that I like, and they're not just going along with the status quo types. They're people that are willing to push the limit on an alternative option for living, and not just, you know, feel like they're slaves to what certain aspects of society have told us that we have. So I really do share a commonality with a lot of these people, a common philosophy, basically. I think there's a common theme, although there's lots of diversity too. There's lots of reasons, different reasons why people are doing this.